based on her hair.
And I thank him. That wasn't even him. That was one of the ancestors that came back to slap the shit out of him. Like, don't you embarrass us ever again in public. Don't ever do that. Jada was dealing with alopecia when she was wearing all those braids.
Real life. It ain't real life. Just ain't real life. Street Starz. You know what time it is.
I want your thoughts because, as you stated, your client who committed suicide due to the insecurities of her hair.
Right.
We see the same thing happen with Jada Pinkett.
Yes.
To where, not saying this was the scenario, but she was dealing with alopecia. It's something that she took very seriously, and she kept internal with her family. And then you see something like the Oscars, where Will Smith, the G.I. Jane joke.
Yeah.
And then Will Smith does what he does. And
Yeah.
from your experience with hair, do you feel like it is that serious to where that joke will move this house? Because you don't know what we deal with based on her hair.
And I thank him. That wasn't even him. That was one of the ancestors that came back to slap the shit out of him. Like, don't you embarrass us ever again in public. Don't ever do that. Jada was dealing with alopecia when she was wearing all those braids. She knew that even for those movies, that certain texture, heaviness of braiding, when you braid and it's not compatible to your own strands, like how I see them braiding kids' hair today. That's ridiculous. Who does that? So that's what was happening. Most people braid and put a lot of fiber on top of your natural strands. And over a period of time, it's going to weigh down and it's going to pull out. And that's what happened with her and many others in the, that whole movie film industry. Yes. It's really sad. But yeah, I was happy that Will Smith, kudos to Will Smith. I just love it when a black man stands up for his woman. And even if it's not just his woman, but women. Yes. It's important.
And that's what it goes back to. People keep overlooking the insult of her hair and comparing it to...
Yeah, they don't want us to talk about black women nothing. She's supposed to be bald-headed. She's supposed to not be loved. She's supposed to be ugly, dark, and unattractive. That's the picture they've painted. Yeah. I feel sorry for us, but we're doing something about it because we know that's a bunch of hateration.
Yeah.
People just hating on you. That's it.
Just hateration.
Shout out Reallyfe Street Starz, nigga. Move it. Hey.